The woman was about to send an email to her deceased ex-boyfriend when, in that very instant, darkness engulfed the entire city. Perhaps some inexplicable force had quietly descended. A man was watching a football match when his phone suddenly received an email. Seeing the sorrow-filled words within, he dismissed it as spam and casually tossed his phone aside. Little did he know that from that day onward, messages would arrive daily from an unknown number. The words unfolded like a serialized novel, chronicling the sender's daily experiences and emotions with startling accuracy. Thus, two strangers, connected only by a phone, found themselves bound together by this extraordinary twist of fate. From that moment, love began to take root and blossom. The woman's name was Anna. 2 years prior, just as her boyfriend was preparing to propose, a sudden car accident took his life. 2 years had passed in the blink of an eye, yet Anna still couldn't move past the pain. Her best friend suggested she open the box her ex-boyfriend had left behind. Anna gazed at the familiar shirt inside, then solemnly put it on. Closing her eyes, she felt as though her ex-boyfriend was still holding her tightly. The engagement ring still sparkled, fitting her finger perfectly. Even the records they used to listen to together lay intact inside the box. All of this made Anna feel as though he had never truly left. Burying her face in her best friend's arms, she wept uncontrollably. Her friend comforted her, urging her to move forward and offering to help her find someone new on a dating app. But Anna had no desire for a new relationship. Instead, she poured her longing into emails and sent them to the number her ex-boyfriend had used before his death. This was the beginning of the story. The man was named Jack, working at a newspaper. Lately, everything had gone wrong for him. His fiancée, who was supposed to marry him, had disappeared without a word, and he hadn't made any breakthroughs at work. Amidst his mounting frustration, strange emails from an unknown number became a new twist in his life. Listening to the sorrow and troubles in the messages, watching the sender struggle to stay strong, Jack felt his own wound slowly healing. This bizarre encounter even landed him an interview with a popular actress. He began yearning to meet the person on the other end of the phone, yet feared shattering this extraordinary connection, never mustering the courage to reply to a single message. Gradually, even his colleagues noticed Jack's transformation, jokingly speculating that the sender might be an elderly woman, or perhaps a man. But Jack paid no heed, reading those daily good morning and good night messages as if immersed in a sweet romance. One day, an email mentioned she had a blind date that evening, her words tinged with reluctance and guilt. Jack saw his chance. He quickly made excuses to accompany a friend and rushed to the restaurant mentioned in the email. Every person in the restaurant could be the sender. Then a beautiful woman caught his eye, and Jack heard his own heartbeat accelerate. He had no concrete proof, but his gut told him it was her. In her email, Anna complained about her unreliable date, who had excused himself to the restroom and never returned. Oblivious, she sat unaware that a pair of eyes watched her silently from nearby. Reading Anna's grievances only strengthened Jack's conviction that she was the one he'd been searching for. Yet as he watched her and the blind date walk away laughing, he couldn't muster the courage to approach. The more he cared, the more cautious he became, afraid his presence might hurt her. Truthfully, Anna wasn't satisfied with her date. She'd long seen through him as a womanizer, flirting with other women while on a date with her. The more troubled she felt, the more she missed her ex-boyfriend's kindness. She couldn't help wondering if they'd be happy together now, had that car accident never happened. In her agitation, she accidentally knocked over the record her ex had left behind, shattering it into pieces. A wave of overwhelming sadness instantly engulfed her. In her email, she wrote she wouldn't message him again, because she wanted to leave this painful memory behind completely. Jack, upon reading the email, was consumed with anxiety. Even his favorite foods lost their appeal. Day after day, he stared blankly at his phone, his heart filled with concern for Anna, wondering how she was doing. But as the days passed, that number never